The other semifinal match is Meet Your Makers against the Beijing esports team. Bet is still in their rookie season, but it's one of the best rookie seasons on record. They face the hardened veterans of Meet Your Makers who have been to the WC3 finals many times. The clan war starts with Moon winning and Lucifer losing. That ties up the clan war with two 1-versus-1 games and a 2v2 left to play. The first matchup is an idol from the Beijing esports team, Check, against an orc from Meet Your Makers, Focus. The two players start out on Secret Valley. Nothing happens during Tier 1. At Tier 2, Check stops all harassment with great base design, but he doesn't slow down Focus at all either. Check loses an archer to Creepjack, but that's all that happens until 10 minutes into the game when they fight. Focus comes in and ignores Check's heroes. He gets some druids of the Talon, but Check micros him back well. The battle continues, but Focus doesn't have much left to fight with, but he picks off a few more druids of the Talon. Check goes in for some burrow kills, and he gets all but one burrows before Focus comes in. Rather than just town portal, Check sticks around for quite a while, but after losing some druids of the Talon, he has to back off. Check has an expansion, and now Focus has to go on the offensive. He doesn't even have a 50-food army, but he goes into the fight. He can't get any hero kills, and Check takes the first game. Game 2 is on Nullwood, and this time Check does harass at Tier 2 and delays Focus's bestiaries. The two back off to creep instead of fight. Focus finds Check and he wants to fight with his 60-food army. He makes sure to keep his Tauren Chieftain back to avoid being mana burned, but in the end he gets cold feet and instead he goes straight to Check's main. Check casts a town portal back home, but a few minutes later Focus is back in Check's base. The two enter into a base race. The druids of the Talon do really well against burrows, but against other buildings they slow down a ton. Focus wins the base race, but Check hides a tree of life. They fight for one last time. Without any more income for either player, whoever wins this battle will take home the game. The Tauren Chieftain gets in some great shockwaves before town portaling. Focus doesn't go after heroes, but he still takes the second game. The third and final map is Check's choice of Twisted Meadows. Check goes for Huntresses and Bears, so Focus uses a Goblin Sapper to get 3 Moonwells before putting up an early expansion. Focus gets Creepjacked, but he just backs off and avoids the damage. Focus has the money to counter Bears, and his Kodo Beasts eat them up. Pretty soon, Check is left without more than a couple Bears against Focus's 60-food army. Check tries to take down the expansion, but a town portal right on top of him slows his retreat enough, and Focus wins the series. For Bet to avoid a trip to the lower bracket, they need Fav to come through against the statistically best player this season, Susiria. Despite his great stats, he's still not considered to be one of the best players in the league. The two start on Twisted Meadows, where the game is uneventful until Tier 2. Fav creeps the island behind his base. Susiria goes in to a fight in Fav's base, and his gargoyles get demolished. After losing that battle, he has to switch to Fiends, which he uses to attack Fav's expansion before putting up one of his own. Susiria completes the switch to Abominations, Destroyers, and Fiends, and it works well for him. He gets 2 hero kills back to back, and Fav is crippled. Susiria finds his expansion and finishes off the game. Fav chooses Terran to stand for the next map, and again it's Gargoyle battles. Fav takes out a few gargoyles in the first battle, and again he has the advantage. He goes in for some harassment and dominates Susiria's acolytes. He town portals back and catches Susiria in his base, where he dominates his gargoyles again. With the air support superiority, he starts to switch over to ground units, but Susiria first says GG and concedes the map, tying up the series. The third map is Echo Isles, where Fav gets a ghoul kill early, but at Tier 2 he has to town portal to save his Lich. The previous 2 games Fav dominated the air battle, but this time it's Susiria's turn. He uses his higher level Lich to dominate the air battle. Fav tries to switch to Fiends, but he can't do much against Susiria's army without the time to rebuild the ground army. Susiria doesn't give him any time, and he pushes in. His Death Knight almost falls, but a potion of invulnerability stops the bleeding. Susiria strings together 3 hero kills to secure victory for Meet Your Makers. They will face Stroke Commando in the upper bracket finals.